DHG here, this is How Bad Is It? Call of Duty Ghosts. I could put a whole slew of Call of Duty games into the How Bad Is It category, and I'm going to at some point in time. I just don't own them all yet. Like, I'm thinking about, well, I know I'm going to do Infinite Warfare. That game was so bad and so uninteresting and had no appeal to it whatsoever that they had to repackage Call of Duty 4 with it. Or Call of Duty 4 it wasn't a remaster, it was a remake. There's a difference. Remasters are just kind of like upscaled the resolution, didn't really change anything else much. This was a full remake, like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4. Whole new textures, all that shit. They had to put Call of Duty 4, the remake, in with it just to get that game to sell, so I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to do Vanguard at some point, but I certainly don't want to buy it, so maybe Sony will give it out as one of their monthly games at some point, which is how I got Cold War. And then there's the first game that ever came to console, Finest Hour. That was one of the ones I had in mind when I started the How Bad Is It series a couple of years ago. But after playing the original, and I didn't play it on PC, I played it on a 360, so there's probably some problems, maybe. But the original Call of Duty, it turned out to be horrible. But this is Call of Duty Ghosts. Let's get back into the campaign.
It was 12 years ago when the Federation's military threatened all of South America.
Oh, of course it's Venezuela. I couldn't remember how this started out in South America. It's always one of America's enemies. The only thing people in the West, within the Western Iron Curtain of information, ever hear about these countries. Now, I'm not saying that Venezuela and their leaders are saints, they're not. Or with China or Russia. Although I don't have a whole lot of bad things to say about Russia, but China, Venezuela, Iran, they've got their problems, but I don't think they're exactly what you hear in the media. Why? Because our media does nothing but lie. They lied about COVID, they lied about 9/11, they lied about JFK, they lied about the 2020 election.
Ghosts were the best of the best.
They lied about pretty much everything about the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. WMDs, the whole thing. That was Judith Miller in the New York Times that gave Bush the predicate to invade Iraq based off of lies. All they do is lie, so why would they be telling the truth about this? All those media outlets are owned by corporations. Just shut them off. CNN, Fox, Newsmax, MSNBC, CNBC, all of them. Just turn them off. I thought that tank was just abandoned. Nope, there's someone in it. Well, it's dead now. I need... Okay. I guess I'm not going anywhere yet. I don't know if maybe I could cross the street, or maybe the game doesn't want me to cross the street right now. Call of Duty games are like that. They give you a very linear path to go by, usually. And if you try to go another way, then you're gonna die. Okay, I made it. Alright, linear path it is. To hell with freedom and choice. I guess I'll just sit here and watch the action. Well, I don't think you're gonna get a refund for the damage to your car. Can't figure out what type of tanks those are based off of. Bottom half of the tank kind of looks like something that would Oh, okay, I think I might know. Hold on, let me look that up real quick. I think it's based off of a Chinese tank. Okay, I think we're getting warmer here. Okay, yeah, I think that might be what the base model was. Let's see what the date is. Okay, in service 2000. Yep, this might be what that tank was based off of. Chinese tank called the Type 99. It's got that sort of, the same type of hull, except the turret's a little different. The Chinese tank it's just got the really, the pointed, I forget what they call that, the duck style turret or whatever. But in this game, they just wrap it the whole way around. The Chinese tank just does it on the front. The hell's that thing? Looks like an APC with artillery on it. Or SAMs. If you don't know what SAM is, it's surface-to-air missile. Anti-aircraft. They've got rocket launchers. He got kneecapped.
Stop the missile truck, right side.
Okay, so I think it's artillery. That's some mercenaries playground of destruction style hijacking right there. Oh, you didn't hijack it.
There's still one more. Let's blow that one too.
Yeah, God forbid they do anything cool in this game.
Don't let that launcher fire. Move up.
Contextual aiming. Or contextual lean. Yeah, I can't stand that. I'm so glad they don't really put that in games anymore. It hardly ever works out as it should. Although there are still some games that do it. If you want to incorporate something like that into a game, I would just recommend doing what Rainbow Six Siege did. And just make the lean manual, so you have to press an additional button to activate it. The contextual shit never works out too well. It's especially bad in Battlefield with the bipod deployment. It was great in Battlefield 3 when you just had to manually activate it and then manually deactivate it, but now that it's all contextual, it's a nightmare. Oh yeah, you just got rocked by backblast. Objective failed, but the mission's not over, so I'm guessing I was supposed to fail.
The city's flooding. We need to move. Down the alley. Shit! In here.
What, don't you know how to swim?
Keep moving. Look for higher ground. Don't stop running.
The water pressure would just wash you away.
Through here. Go, go. Up the stairs. Catch your breath.
Big P226.
Speak freely.
What is it?
I think we should call this one. I mean, that asshole just flooded the damn city. Took out half his own guys.
And half of ours, too. We're ghosts, Merrick. We finished the mission.
Yeah, but this is different.
Anything else you want to say, Sergeant?
No, sir.
This place isn't gonna hold.
I've heard whoever that voice actor is in other games.
All right.
I just can't place them.
Bitch.
If you hear thumping on the mic, that's probably my cat's head bumping it.
Stay alert.
He likes to help me film.
jump on him.
Jump on him with it. Yep, there he is, doing his thing. Probably bumping the mic. We'll use my little 9mm handgun here. These are supposed to be nice guns, but I heard that the P226 one, adopted by a lot of police units here in the United States, had quite a few episodes of misfires and accidental discharges. Walk had a reputation for that quite a while, but that all turned out to be user error.
Yeah, looks like it's just you and me now, brother. Follow my lead. Shit, stay down.
Stab him into junk.
They spotted you.
Use the water to hide from enemies, but I can't hold my breath. I'm out of shape.
Follow my lead. Shit, stay down.
Yeah, I don't think I want that coffee.
This will be useful.
A freaking axe.
Two more up ahead. Wander here, I'll flank around.
He just looks like a douchebag.
We'll take him out on your mark.
Gaddafi. Oh, he didn't stick that blade in the right place.
Grab a gun off one of these guys.
I'll take the bison.
Surviving. Let's get to higher ground. Just like old times, eh, Elias?
What happened to Gaddafi was a freaking tragedy.
We're losing our window fast.
That whole Arab Spring was a Obama administration CIA. None of that was friends. That was one massive color revolution to take out any and all leaders in the Arab world that the Anglo-American Empire didn't like.
On your mark. Enemy helo. Be ready.
Oh, I thought it was a collectible. Bad. It kind of looks like an RFB.
Clear, Merrick.
Rourke! We have eyes on Almagro, but are taking fire just west of the hotel.
Roger, we're on our way. Let's go.
None of these are collectibles. Why do these laptops look like they're from the 1980s?
Looks like we're saving Merrick's ass again. Alright, we regroup, then we take Almagro.
Man, it would be weird to see something like that in real life. Actually, looking at that reminds me of Katrina. With the dams breaking in New Orleans. Recently here, as of the time of this recording, which is, what is today's date? March 27th. Some gigantic bridge in Baltimore just got taken out by a boat now. There's all sorts of stink about that. I don't know what to make of it yet, so I'm not saying anything, but let's just say I'm extremely suspicious about it. didn't see that dude there. The hell do you come from?
Let's go.
I guess I'll take the fat. Ooh. Well, now this thing kind of looks like an MG3.
Merrick, hold your fire. We're approaching on your 6. Coming in from above. Come down here.
Nice of you to join us! We thought you were looking further around!
Start laying down some fire.
Track down Marco to the hotel! He's still there!
I wasn't using that cover anyway.
Follow me.
I'm killing fish.
Target sighted! Beyond the pillar!
Copy, target acquired.
Helo inbound!
They're picking up on Agro. We gotta move.
Like that guy was just over there doing squats. Gotta get my workout in. I missed leg day.
Building. Elias, Merrick, you're with me. Ajax, cover our 6. Elias, the door. Jump. Get him.
We're going down! Hold on!
Everyone good?
We're too heavy. Elias, I need you to...
Shit, Rourke! Somebody grab him!
He's glad that wire wasn't electrical. I can't reach. I've got short, stubby arms.
Apart! We gotta move now! What are we doing here, Elias? We can't save him!
Elias.
We're too heavy! You gotta let him go!
And that's how he became a bad guy. Oh, I guess I failed.
We gotta move!
I failed at being bad.
What are we doing here, Elias? We can't save him!
Elias.
We're too heavy! You gotta let him go!
Elias!
So what did you do?
I made the hardest decision of my life. I let him go and saved the others.
So what happened to him?
We searched for his body for weeks. Finally, we were pulled. He was declared MIA.
But why is he hunting ghosts?
The Federation got to him first. Whatever they did, if they can turn him, they can turn anyone. And a ghost won't stop until he completes his mission.
So, find him before he finds us.
Exactly. There's a man in Caracas who knows where he sleeps. Victor Ramos. He heads up R&D for the Fed. Few men get close enough to call a man like Rourke friend. Ramos is one. To find Rourke, we're going back to Caracas, where this all started.